School. It's somewhere we go to gain an education, learn new information, broaden our horizons, and improve our prospects within society. However, there are certain groups and individuals among us who elect to ignore the information that they receive in school. Basic information. Something as simple as, what shape is the Earth? Now, I'm sure that you and I both know that the planet is a globe. However, there's one group out there who are adamant that it is not. I'm talking, of course, about flat earthers. Now, the flat earth movement is not a new thing. It's been around for years. But with the connectedness of the internet and the ability to rapidly transfer information between individuals all around the globe, the flat earth movement is growing in numbers. Some fucking how. One such proponent of the flat earth theory is a man by the name of Mark K. Sargent. Now, who is Mark Sargent? Mark Sargent grew up on South Whidbey Island, Washington, and started his career playing computer games professionally in Boulder, Colorado. From there, he spent the next 20 years training people in proprietary software. In 2014, he looked into what is no doubt the strangest conspiracy ever, called Flat Earth Theory. And through extensive research, by that I'm sure he means nothing more than Google searching and talking to other flat earth theorists, he discovered that it wasn't so laughable after all. He's wrong. And in 2015, he released a series of YouTube videos. The rest, as they say, is history. So today we're going to look at some of Mark Sargent's videos and see if he can convince us that yes, the Earth is in fact flat. We're going to kick things off with his channel trailer, because in theory this is the video that will have the most compelling arguments in it, because it's the one that people are going to see first when they engage with his channel. So let's dive into that and see what Mark Sargent has to say.
This is your brain. This is your brain on flat Earth.
I can't help but feel like he's saying that when you believe in flat Earth, your brain is fried as fuck. And he's probably right.
Damn!
Any questions?
I do have a lot of questions, yes.
Guy, man, and he believes it. So, Kyrie, the Earth is flat, right? Yeah. So, whatever.
That's news.
That's news. Here we go.
Who plays for the Cavaliers? He recently said that he believes the world is flat. Is that a subject that you covered with him? Are you aware of that?
I wouldn't even know how to broach that topic.
Hey, AJ, do you want to talk about how you think the Earth is flat?
I do not think the world is flat. I'm just saying there's some stuff about it.
One thing you'll notice as we move through these videos is that a lot of them consist solely of just celebrities and people with no qualifications whatsoever stating that they believe the Earth is flat and then backing it up with zero evidence. It is the perfect echo chamber of dumb fuckery.
You think you're in a globe spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. That globe is spinning around the sun at 60,000 plus miles an hour. That solar system is flying sideways through the galaxy at 500,000 miles an hour, and that galaxy is going through the rest of the universe at millions of miles an hour, and you feel nothing.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Did you know that commercial airliners can fly at up to 930 kilometers per hour? Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm on a plane, it sure as shit doesn't feel like I'm traveling at 930 kilometers per hour. It's the same principle. We're on the Earth. Therefore, we're traveling at the same speed as the Earth. We don't feel it. When I'm on an airplane, traveling at 930 kilometers per hour, I'm in the fucking airplane, also traveling at 930 kilometers per hour. Therefore, I don't feel that momentum. Now, if the airplane hit me while I was stationary at 930 kilometers per hour, I'd fucking feel that, and you would too.
In reality, you are actually in a giant planetarium slash terrarium slash soundstage slash Hollywood backlot that is so big that you and everyone you know and everyone you've ever known never figured it out.
This man sincerely believes that we are inside a snow globe, sitting on God's coffee table, next to some old copies of National Geographic and possibly a Playboy or two. This is fucking insanity. Let's see what else old Marky Boy has for us. So quite a few videos on Mark Sargent's channel are just celebrities and seemingly random people talking about how they think the Earth is flat and then backing it up with fuck all evidence. One of these people is a person by the name of Cody Shane, and my first question is, Who the fuck is Cody Shane? So it turns out Cody Shane is a 20-year-old musician. Let's see what sort of ravishing information she has to provide on the flat earth theory.
You know what I'm saying? Or if that's really your friend, then you need to, you know, sit him down, talk to him, and be like, yo, like, what do you want to do? How can I help you get on your feet? That's what I would do. How can we know that the world isn't flat? That's a great question because we'll never know if the world really isn't flat. Didn't they fake going to the moon? So how would they truly know if the world is flat or round?
How's this for a crazy fucking conspiracy theory? We went to the moon and we can see that the world isn't flat. That's how.
And can you get under the world? Can you, like, we're standing on the world. Can you go under the world? I don't think so.
Believe it or not, you can go the whole way around the world. Because it's a sphere, baby. It is a sphere. The world is a globe! Alright, so we learned nothing from that. Let's watch the next one.
Now you're coming all the way over to Brazil. We know that there's a little bit of a hassle that comes with international traveling and everything else, especially with you bigger guys getting on airplanes. How was that? Did it give you any pause at all coming all the way over to Brazil's flight?
Nah, it just gives me an opportunity to promote the flat earth.
Okay, the first issue I have with this video is the fact that whoever was filming it didn't turn their phone to the fucking side. How hard is it? Secondly, this information is coming from a UFC fighter. This man punches and kicks people for a living. What fucking right does he have educating people about the shape of the goddamn planet? None! Now, if you had a video sitting Neil deGrasse Tyson down, for example, and he was saying, oh, well, yes, you see, the world is flat, then I'd probably be inclined to believe you. But this guy, I don't even know who he is. He's a UFC fighter. But I'm sure he knows what he's talking about. So let's give him a chance. Let's hear him out. Let's just hit play and see what he's got to say.
I think too many people think that the Earth is a globe. It's not a globe. The Earth is flat. Shout out my boy Eddie Bravo and promoting the flat Earth.
Okay, so that's your goal here, promoting flat Earth.
For sure.
Okay. Going back to the fight. You're fighting Johnny Walker.
This man needs to rethink his goals if his priority is to teach people that the Earth is flat. I can't help but feel like this man may have taken one or two too many knocks to the head. Okay, well, maybe I'm just cherry-picking bad examples, so let's have a look at his most popular video on his channel, because surely that has some crucial information in it for us.
Planes were invented around 1900, but until 1957, nothing could go high enough to give a true perspective of where we lived. And that's when everything got strange. The United States and Russia both sent up rockets high enough to take decent pictures, and what they saw scared them a great deal. How do we know they were extremely concerned about the sky? Because the US and Russia immediately started firing nuclear weapons straight up, and they kept firing for the next 4 years. A few things to keep in mind here. First, this was now 1958. Nuclear weapons were very expensive and hard to come by. These also weren't those nominal yield 20 kiloton toys we used on Hiroshima. This was high kiloton to low megaton, and we couldn't get them up fast enough.
So the logic that we're dealing with here is that because Russia and the USA launched nukes into the sky, the Earth is flat. Allow me to introduce you to a place called Bikini Atoll. Bikini Atoll is a series of 23 islands, and during the 1940s and 50s, the United States conducted a series of 23 nuclear tests on and around these islands. Now, using the same logic as the video on Mark Sargent's channel, we can assume that these nuclear tests were conducted to blow the nutsack off of Cthulhu. And I hope to fuck that they were successful. These videos are nothing but a clusterfuck of confirmation bias and just an inane amount of bullshit being spouted. With the amount of hot air that these flat earthers are collectively blowing out of their assholes, they are solely responsible for climate change and should be held accountable as such. What's really scary about all this, though, is that people actually buy into this man's bullshit. He is currently sitting at 72,000 subscribers and more than 15 million video views. That is fucking crazy. Crazy. A lot of balltards here in the comments section. Go away, balltards. It's flat. Get over it. This person just called us balltards. I'm gonna wrap everything up there, guys. I'm starting to lose too many brain cells and it's kind of concerning me a little bit. However, I will leave you with one final gem. This is and I shit you not, a 9-minute and 17-second long music video. Now, of course, I'm not going to force you to enjoy the entire thing. I'm just going to play about 10 seconds of it. However, yes, to answer your question, this wet fart of a song is available on Spotify, and you can add it to your playlist if you want to hear some absolute fucking just dumpster fire up in your ears.
Believed in that spinning ball. Indoctrination blinded us all. From the very first day that we went to school, they put a globe in your face and that thing looked cool. The teacher explained how it all worked. Of course it sounded so berserk, but who was I to question it? Because I was just a tiny kid.
Alright, my fellow balltards, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.
Don't let them take your mind. Don't let them take your mind, man. Don't let them tell